day. We are the BS in English third year in St. Francis Xavier College, and we will present a curriculum map intended for grade 7 students, English subject.
For weeks 1 and 2, the students will explore various forms of literature such as riddles, proverbs, sayings, quatrains, and tanaga. By analyzing these texts, the students will understand their structure, meaning, and the cultural context in which they were written.
The goal of this lesson is not to only grasp the rules of subject-verb agreement but also to apply them creatively. Students will create their own riddles, proverbs, sayings, quatrain, and tanaga, ensuring that the subject and verb agree perfectly. This allows the students to appreciate the beauty of power, language while honing our writing skills. By engaging in critical thinking, students will interpret meaning of these literary forms and how subject-verb agreement contributes to their significance. Through this journey, students will develop a deeper appreciation for literature and the cultures from which they originate.
Moving forward, for weeks 3 and 4, in these weeks, students will dive into the enchanting world of folk songs and their connection to subject verb agreement. Our main goal is to help our students understand subject verb agreement in compound subjects, and what better way to do that than through the power of music.
Folk songs carry the essence of our culture and heritage. By analyzing songs like Kalusan, Tabe Nona, Heli or Oyaye, Dandansoy, Dungao, and Bare Bare, students will not only develop their understanding of subject-verb agreement in compound subject but also gain a deeper appreciation for our rich musical traditions.
Through song analysis, students will identify the compound subjects and verbs, ensuring they agree in number and person. They will explore the meaning and cultural context of these songs, connecting language and music in a meaningful way.
And to foster creativity, students will have the opportunity to create their own songs or poems incorporating correct agreement in compound subjects. This will allow them to apply what they have learned and express themselves artistically.
For weeks 5 and 6, in these weeks, we will delve into the fascinating realm of indefinite pronouns and their impact on subject verb agreement. Our main goal is to help our students understand how to apply subject verb agreement rules with indefinite pronouns.
Indefinite pronouns and a unique twist to our language by analyzing vocals like how ilang ilang got its name, the boastful turtle, and the blind man and the hunchback. Students will not only deepen their understanding of subject verb agreement but also develop a profound appreciation for the cultural expression found in these stories.
Through story analysis, students will identify the indefinite pronouns and verbs, ensuring they agree in number and person. They will explore the structure, meaning, and cultural context of these folk tales, connecting language and storytelling in a meaningful way.
And to foster creativity, students will have the opportunity to create their own stories, incorporating indefinite pronouns and ensuring correct subject verb agreement. This will allow them to apply what they have learned and unleash their imagination.
For weeks 7 and 8, in these weeks we will explore the fascinating world of subject verb agreement with other parts of speech. Our main goal is to help our students understand how subject verb agreement applies to adjectives, adverbs, and prepositional phrases.
Subject verb agreement extend beyond just noun and pronouns by analyzing epics like Biag ni Lamang and folklore such as the story of Aglipayon. Students will not only deepen their understanding of subject verb agreement but also develop a profound appreciation for the cultural expression found in these stories.
Through story analysis, students will identify instances of subject verb agreement with other parts of speech, such as adjectives, adverbs, and prepositional phrases. They will explore the structure, meaning, and cultural context of these epics and folklore, connecting language and storytelling in a meaningful way.
And to foster creativity, students will have the opportunity to create their own stories or passage, incorporating various parts of speech and ensuring correct subject-verb agreement. This will allow them to apply what they have learned and unleash their imagination in a creative and engaging way.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in grammar exercises that require them to identify and and correct subject verb agreement errors with other parts of speech. They will also analyze excerpts from B. Agnilamang and the story of Aglipayon, identifying instances of subject verb agreement with other parts of speech and explaining their understanding of the usage.
Additionally, students will have a creative writing assignment where they will have to write their own stories or passages, incorporating various parts of speech and ensuring correct subject verb agreement. They will have the opportunity to exchange the written works with the peers for review, receiving valuable feedback, or the correct usage of subject verb agreement with other parts of the speech.
Finally, students will showcase their understanding and communication skills through an oral presentation. They will present their original stories or passages to the class, explaining their thought process and the correct usage of subject verb agreement with other parts of speech.
Moving to quarter two for weeks 9 and 10, in these weeks we will dive into the captivating world of phrases and their role in language and poetry. Our main goal is to help our students understand different kinds of phrases and how they contribute to meaning and poetic devices.
Phrases add depth and beauty to our language. By analyzing poems like Lyric 17 and To a Lovely Woman, students will not only deepen their understanding of phrases, but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of poetic expression.
Through poem analysis, students will identify and analyze the use of different kinds of phrases such as noun phrases, verb phrases, adjective phrases, adverb phrases, and prepositional phrases. They will explore how these phrases contribute to the meaning and poetic devices employed in the poems.
And to foster creativity, students will have the opportunity to create their own poems or passages, incorporating different kinds of phrases and the following the rules of phrases. This will allow them to apply what they've learned and express themselves in a creative and expressive way.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in a phrase identification exercise, where they will identify and label different kinds of phrases in sentences or excerpts from the poems. They will also analyze the poems. They will also analyze the poems Lyrics 17 and To a Lovely Woman, explaining the use of different kinds of phrases and how they contribute to the overall meaning and poetic devices employed.
In addition, students will participate in a phrase construction activity where they will create their own phrase or of different kinds that fit the given context. They will also have the opportunity to exchange their written works with peers for review, receiving valuable feedback on the correct usage of phrases and their effective incorporation into the writing.
Finally, students will showcase their understanding and creativity through poetry composition. They will write their own poems, incorporating different kinds of phrases and demonstrating their understanding of phrase usage and the rules while creating a poetic and meaningful piece. For weeks 11 and 12, we will explore the fascinating world of clauses and their role in writing and literature. Our main goal is to help our students understand different types of clauses and how to apply the rules in their own writing.
Clauses add depth and complexity to our sentences. By analyzing the story footnote to youth, students will not only deepen their understanding of clauses but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of storytelling.
Through literary analysis, students will identify and analyze the use of different types of clauses such as independent clauses, dependent clauses, noun clauses, adjective clauses, and verb clauses. In Footnote to Youth, they will explore how these clauses contribute to the narrative structure and meaning of the story.
And to apply what they've learned, students will have the opportunity to incorporate different types of clauses in their own writing. They will demonstrate their understanding of the rules and usage in various writing tasks, such as narratives, descriptive passages, or argumentative essays.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in a clause identification exercise, where they will identify and label the different types of clauses present in sentences or excerpts from the footnote to youth. They will also participate in a grammar quiz that assesses their understanding of the rules of clauses, including subject-verb agreement, tense consistency, and punctuation.
Moreover, students will have the chance to exchange their written works with peers for review. Peers can provide valuable feedback on the correct usage of clauses, adherence to the rules, and the effectiveness of their incorporation into the writing.
For weeks 13 and 14, we will explore the concept sentence combining the use of coordinators, which is the fun boys, to create more cohesive and varied sentences.
Sentence combining allows us to create more complex and engaging sentences. By analyzing the story wanted at chaperone, students will not only deepen their understanding of sentence combining but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of effective communication.
Through sentence combining exercises, students will practice joining sets of sentences using coordinators or fanboys to create more complex and cohesive sentences. They will also have the opportunity to apply these techniques in their own writing, creative, varied, and sophisticated sentences.
And to assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in sentence combining exercises where they will combine sentences using coordinators, fan voice, to create more complex and cohesive sentences. They will also participate in a writing task, incorporating sentence combining techniques in their narratives, descriptive passages, or argumentative essays.
Additionally, students will have the chance to exchange their written works with peers for review. Peers can provide valuable feedback on the effectiveness of their sentence combining techniques, the appropriate use of coordinators, and the overall impact, the clarity, and coherence of the writing.
So let's embark on this captivating journey of exploring sentence combining and the use of coordinators. Our goal is to equip our students with the language skills to communicate effectively while nurturing their appreciation for the beauty of clear and coherent writing.
For weeks 15 and 16, we will focus on the art of sentence combining and subordination. Our main goal is to help our students enhance their writing by effectively conveying key ideas and expressing nuanced thoughts.
Sentence combining and subordination are essential skills in written communication. By analyzing Francisco Benitez's work, What is an Educated Filipino, students will not only deepen their understanding of these techniques but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of clarity and expression.
Through sentence combining exercises, students will practice combining simple sentences into more complex ones using subordination techniques. They will also have the opportunity to apply these techniques in their own writing, enhancing coherence and flow.
And to assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in sentence combining exercises, analyze and improve sentence structures in Binette's work, and complete writing assignments that encourage the application of sentence combining and subordination.
Additionally, students will have the chance to participate in peer review sessions and class discussions, where they can evaluate each other's writings and articulate ideas using well constructed sentences. This promotes collaborative learning and deeper understanding of the topic.
Moving to the third quarter for weeks 17 and 18, we'll explore the power of logical connections in writing and poetry. Our main goal is to help our students understand different kinds of logical connections and how to apply them effectively.
Logical connections enhance our writing and deepen our understanding of poetry. By analyzing the poem, like the Molavi, students will not only deepen their understanding of logical connections but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of critical thinking and interpretation.
Through logical connection analysis, students will identify and analyze the use of different kinds of logical connections, such as cause and effect, comparison and contrast, sequence and order, and logical reasoning. They will explore how these connections contribute to the overall meaning, structure, and themes of the poem.
And to apply what they've learned, students will have the opportunity to incorporate different kinds of logical connections in their own writing. They will use these connections to create coherence, clarity, and effective communication of ideas.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in logical connection analysis, where they will analyze specific stanzas or lines from like the Molave and identify the logical connections used. They will also participate in the writing task, incorporating logical connections to effectively convey their ideas and arguments.
Additionally, students will have the chance to present a close analysis of logical connections in like the Molavi, explaining how they contribute to the poem's overall meaning and impact. They will also engage in peer review sessions and class discussions, where they can exchange their written works and critically think and interpret the significance of the logical connections.
For weeks 19 and 20, we will delve into the fascinating world of active-passive voice. Our main goal is to help our students understand the differences between active and passive voice and how these choices impact the storytelling.
Active and passive voice greatly influence the tone and emphasis in a narrative. By analyzing Manuel Argilia's story, How My Brother Leon Brought Home a Wife, students will not only deepen their understanding of voice but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of authorial choices.
Through identification exercises, students will learn to distinguish between active and passive voice constructions. They will also have the opportunity to convert sentences between active and passive voice, demonstrating a nuanced understanding for how changes in voice affect the portrayal of characters and events.
And to understand the author's voice choices, students will analyze Argilia's use of active and passive voice in the story. They will explore how these choices contribute to overall tone, mode, and characterization.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in identification exercises, voice conversation tasks, and analysis of specific passages from the story. They will also have the chance to apply active and passive voice appropriately in their own writing.
Additionally, students will participate in peer review sessions, exchanging and assessing each other's writing samples. This promotes collaborative learning and provides valuable feedback on the practical application of voice.
For weeks 21 and 22, we will explore the fascinating world of direct and reported speech. Our main goal is to help our students understand the differences between these two types of speech and how they contribute to effective communication.
Direct and reported speech play a crucial role in conveying dialogue and character interactions. By analyzing the story, Sapula, Saputi, and other texts, students will not only deepen their understanding of these speech types, but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of accurate and appropriate communication.
Through direct and reported speech identification exercises, students will learn to differentiate between instances of direct speech, quoting someone's exact words, and reported speech, or paraphrasing or summarizing someone's words. They will also apply the appropriate punctuation and grammar rules associated with each type of speech.
And to understand the use of direct and reported speech in literature, students will analyze how these techniques contribute to the characterization, dialogue, and themes of Sapula, Saputi. They will explore the nuances and effects of these speech types.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in direct and reported speech identification exercises, participate in a dialogue writing task, and write a literary analysis focusing on the use of direct and reported speech in Sapula Saputi.
Additionally, students will have the chance to participate in a role play or skit where they can act out a scene from Sapula Saputi, incorporating direct and reported speech. This will assess their ability to apply the rules and effectively convey the dialogue in a performance setting.
For weeks 23 and 24, we will explore the intricacies of past and past perfect tenses. Our main goal is to help our students understand the differences between these tenses and how they contribute to effective storytelling.
Past and past perfect tenses play a crucial role in depicting sequences of events. By analyzing Francisco Icaseño's story, The World in a Plane, students will not only deepen their understanding of these tenses, but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of temporal relationships in storytelling.
Through tense identification exercises, students will learn to distinguish between past and past perfect tenses in sentences. They will also have the opportunity to construct grammatically correct sentences using past perfect tense to convey complicated actions before another past action.
And to understand the author's use of tenses, students will analyze how Icasiano's choice of past and past perfect tenses enhance the storytelling, creates emphasis, and contributes to the overall mood of the story.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in tense identification exercises, sequencing tasks, and authorial tense analysis. They will also have the chance to rewrite passages from the story, changing the tenses while maintaining coherence, and apply past and past perfect tenses in their own narrative writing. Let's go down to the last quarter. We'll focus on imperative verbs and prepositions in giving and receiving instructions on how to fight big bullies. Our main goal is to equip our students with the language skills to effectively communicate guidance and take action against bullying.
Imperative verbs and prepositions play a crucial role in providing clear and direct instructions. By engaging in role-playing scenarios and practical activities, students will not only deepen their understanding of these language elements, but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of effective communication in combating bullying.
Through recognizing imperative verbs, students will learn to identify direct commands or guidance in instructions. They will also understand the use of prepositions, recognizing how they provide additional information about the relationship between elements in a sentence.
And to apply what they've learned, students will have the opportunity to compose clear instructions using imperative verbs and prepositions. They will also engage in role-playing scenarios where they will practice giving and receiving instructions related to fighting big bullies.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in instructional dialogue exercises, create written instructional guides, and participate in role-playing activities. They will also have the chance to identify and correct errors in the use of imperative verbs and prepositions.
Furthermore, students will participate in peer review sessions, exchanging and evaluating each other's written instructions. This promotes collaborative learning and provides valuable feedback on the effectiveness of imperative verbs and prepositions in conveying clear and actionable guidance.
For weeks 27 and 28, we will focus on the important skill of giving information effectively. Our main goal is to equip our students with the language skills to provide clear, concise, and relevant information in both spoken and written communication.
Giving information is a crucial aspect of effective communication. By analyzing the story, Tarlac-like, and engaging in various activities, students will not only deepen their understanding of giving information, but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of clear and organized communication.
Through understanding the concept of giving information, students will learn to provide facts, details, and explanations about a particular topic or situation. They will also learn to use appropriate explanation verbs such as explain, describe, elaborate, clarify, and illustrate to convey information effectively.
And to apply what they've learned, students will have the opportunity to organize information in a logical and coherent manner. They will engage in writing tasks, oral presentations, and a group discussion where they will provide information and explanations about specific topics.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in informal writing tasks, deliver oral presentations, and write literary analysis focusing on the use of giving information and explanation verbs in Tarlac-like. They will also participate in group discussions and peer review sessions.
Through peer review sessions, students will have the chance to exchange their written works and provide feedback on the effectiveness of their use of explanation verbs. Clarify of information and overall organization, this promotes collaborative learning and improves the quality of their communication.
For weeks 29 and 30, we will focus on the important skill of formulating 5 W's and 1 H questions. Our main goal is to equip our students with the language skills to conduct effective research and inquiry about the threats faced by mountains.
Formulating 5 W's, who, what, when, where, and why, and 1H, how. Questions is crucial in gathering comprehensive information and developing a deeper understanding of complex issues. By engaging in various activities, students will not only deepen their understanding of question skills, but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of inquiry and addressing the threats to mountains.
Through identifying key information, students will learn to recognize the fundamental aspects of the threats faced by the mountains that need further exploration. They will also master the ability to formulate 5 Ws and 1 H questions, ensuring a comprehensive understanding of the issue.
And to apply what they've learned, students will have the opportunity to prioritize information needs and conduct research on the topic of mountains under threat. They will utilize the formulated 5 Ws and 1 H questions to gather information and develop a comprehensive understanding.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in questioning exercises, participate in interview simulations, and submit research proposals. They will also contribute thoughtful questions during class discussions and present their research findings, demonstrating their ability to cover the 5 Ws and 1 H aspects. For the last 2 weeks, 31 and 32, we will focus on the important skill of formulating clear and concise replies to questions. Our main goal is to equip our students with the language skills to effectively communicate ideas and information in a concise and relevant manner.
Understanding question-answer dynamics and providing a concise and relevant responses are crucial aspects of effective communication. By engaging in various activities, students will not only deepen their understanding of these dynamics, but also develop a profound appreciation for the power of clear and concise communication.
Through understanding question-answer dynamics, students will learn the importance of providing concise and relevant responses. They will also master the ability to formulate clear and concise replies, ensuring that their respondents directly address the question and provide the necessary information.
And to apply what they've learned, students will have the opportunity to apply effective communication strategies such as active listening, paraphrasing, and using appropriate language to formulate short replies that are informative and engaging.
To assess their understanding, we have designed various assessment methods. Students will engage in question-answer pairing activities, participate in role-play activities, and complete written response tasks. They will also participate in group discussions and peer review sessions.
The curriculum's significance lies in its integration of standard-based assessment and promotion of learner self-assessment. By aligning the learned curriculum with the intended curriculum, the curriculum aims to achieve standards and a competency serving as proof of efficacy. The integration of standard-based assessment recognizes the importance of assessment in a standard-based curriculum and incorporates various forms of assessment in all areas of instructions. This approach allows teachers to gather evidence, understand learners' progress, and support their learning journey. The curriculum also emphasizes learner self-assessment, empowering students to take responsibility for their own learning and improve their academic performance. The well-rounded assessment program in the curriculum has multiple goals. Setting objectives helps guide learning and enhance communication between teachers and students. The traffic light element ensures students fully understand each topic and provides formative assessment feedback to inform future steps in the classroom. Remedial activities are included to support learners who need additional assistance, boosting their confidence and enhancing their learning effectiveness. Learner self-assessment allows students to evaluate their own performance and compare their work with identified criteria or standards, promoting self-regulatory processes and academic growth. Overall, this curriculum's comprehensive approach to assessment and instruction enhances the benefits of K-12 curriculum, improving teaching and learning outcomes. That's all. Thank you.